Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway.
What's going on, YouTube? Just wanted to make a video about what I decided to do as far as my journey with Prime. Did I go company? Did I go lease? What I did was I ended up going lease. And before I get any of the comments, because I see them on everybody else's channel when they say they go lease, look, I chose lease and I know what's coming. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. I'm a slave. You're never gonna make no money. You never own the truck. You deserve to die for being a lease driver. Okay, we got all that out. Yep, you already know how the comments go as far as when somebody say they went lease or whatever, and vice versa, because some people get shitted on for being company. The thing with me, I don't shit on nobody, because everybody got to make their own decision. Everybody has their own journey. There is no cookie cutter way to get to where you want to be in life. And that's the beautiful thing about human beings. We all have our own journey. There is no set standard of what you need to do for success, because if that was the case, everybody would be successful. That's why you can have two people doing the same business, selling the same product, trying to go about it the same way, but one person's up here successful and one person is drowning. You know, it depends on the individual. So I didn't make the decision just based off, oh, you get this amount of money. I put serious thought into it. Matter of fact, the people who shit on company, or excuse me, shit on lease drivers, I was lightweight one of them people a little bit. No, lease doesn't seem like it's worth it. But I weighed it out. And I weighed out the pros and cons of being company and the pros and cons of being lease. And for me, lease made the most sense. So that's why I chose lease. But I would never talk down to nobody who felt like company is a better route, because I don't know what their situation is. I only know my situation. If you're an owner-operator, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? I hope I can join you doing that one day. But right now, that's not where I'm at. I have to always talk boss talk. And if I want to be a boss, if anything, this is kind of like being a boss with training wheels a little bit, or no training wheels, or I'm just jumping out the window, you know. But I feel like if you never try, then you fail. You know, it's hard to succeed when you never try. And I know what my picture of success is, and I feel like going lease, it'll help me get there. You know, that's one thing I noticed about the whole trucking stuff and YouTube or whatever, and people's opinion is that it's not a lot of respect. It's not like this is your decision, you know, and I respect that. And obviously you feel like that's what's going to put food on your family's table. That's what's going to put money in your bank account, you know, and all of that. People just like, oh, you stupid, you a moron. How could you be so stupid? Like, well, you got all the answers, or you got all the answers? Nobody has all the answers. Can't nobody tell you what you should do. Because the worst decision you can make is if you wake up one day, you want to get your CDL, you go to school, however you get it, and you end up letting somebody else talk you into something like, hey, you should go company for 2 years before you do it, whatever. But in your heart, you want to go lease, then you made the wrong decision. You know, now, if you want to go company and you feel like you'll be more comfortable doing that at first, it does make sense. I'm not going to lie and say it doesn't. It absolutely does make sense to get out there and try to learn as much as you can before you actually go lease. I agree with that. But it doesn't make a person who goes straight through school, wherever you go to school at, and then jump on lease, that doesn't make them any less. It's just that they felt like they were ready, or they had the business acumen or whatever, in order to be successful doing a lease. Now, yes, lease, you can be pimped, you know, at the end of the day, but that's any company. If you ain't working for yourself, you working for somebody else. And truth of the matter is, I don't care if you're working at McDonald's or you trying to drive a 18-wheeler. Whoever's in charge of that company, what they're trying to do is pay you the least amount of money to get the most amount of work out of you, so they can keep all the money, the majority of the money. That's just the way the game is played. So if you want to be a boss one day, then you can avoid that. But if you're going to be a W-2 or, you know, even 1099 in this instance, because, you know, lease driver, you kind of self-employed technically, whatever. So Yeah, I mean, but I don't think nobody's wrong for any path that they take. I just wish it was more positivity within the trucking atmosphere as far as what people choose to do and when they feel like they're ready to do certain things. You know, it's probably been people that have been trucking for like 20 years and just went lease or just became owner operators because they were comfortable doing whatever they were doing. You know, so it's all about timing for you, and it's all about what your goals and aspirations are. When I actually when I got here to Utah, I was weighing it. I didn't really know I was really torn on it, and I literally sat in one of the trucks that they told me to check out that I could have possibly picked, and I sat there for like 2 hours thinking. Called everybody that I knew, called people that were company, I called people that were lease, and just got their opinion. I knew ultimately it would be on me, but I just called just to get different opinions to see what other people were thinking when it came to me, or when it came to, you know, them being lease or them being company or whatever. And I feel like I made the decision that's right for me. Do everything in my power to set myself up where I don't fall under. But if I do, I'm not afraid, because I'm going to always try in life. I'm never going to be comfortable in life, because the moment you are comfortable in life, you might as well be dead, because you just cruising. You're not striving for greatness, and that's what I want. I want greatness, and I feel like this is a stepping stone to me getting there, me getting to where I want to be, setting me up for what I want to do. So, shit, just a second, y'all. Sorry about that. So yeah, I chose lease. I know the comments probably, you know, you get lit up. I'll be seeing everybody else get lit up, but it works for me, you know, and that's what I'm gonna do. Everybody who out there trucking, man, no matter what route you taking, I want you to stay truly blessed and prosper. Get your money, get the money that you feel that you want, that works for you and your family. Don't let nobody else tell you different. That's why I changed the name on my page to Hustle and Motivate, because that's all I'm trying to do for myself and for other people. We need more of that in the world. We need more positivity, people pushing each other, people telling you know, not letting the next man give up, you know, telling them you can do it, you know, and that's what I want to do. I always want to put videos out showing that no matter what road bumps you bump into in whatever career field you pick, and ours is trucking, obviously, you just get up, brush yourself off, and keep it going. You know, it's always going to be roadblocks, but if you run into one and you quit, you failed. If you strive for success and something happens, you bump into a roadblock and you fall and you get back up, in my opinion, you haven't failed yet, because you still going. And that's the name of the game, you know. Lease, company, owner, operator, hot shot, whatever the hell you want to do what works for you. And at the end of the day, if it goes great, you take the credit. If it doesn't work, you take the credit. But it's your decision. And can't nobody else tell you different, because their experience, that's their experience. And for somebody, if somebody was to say, well, your experience is going to be mine. No, even if we were identical twins, that wouldn't be the case. So, yeah, I just wanted to make a video updating on what I end up choosing, which is lease. I feel like it's the best way to go for me, but there is no wrong answer in whatever you decide to do in your trucking career, because hey, it's your trucking career. So, all right, YouTube, peace out.